remember what all we were doing the last time? Do you remember? Do you need a recap or anything like that?
Yeah, that'd probably be good. I don't remember anything.
Okay. So you guys are up here in this old keep called Mosglade, and somewhere in Mosglade there is a. So Mosglade used to be occupied by the Abyssals during the faction war in Zelmeska, and what basically happened was they had some portal open to a fiendish plane. You don't know if it's hell, if it's Abaddon, if it's the abyss. You know it's a fiendish plane. And there was a portal that they had that went to one of these planes, or more than one of the planes, or whatever, and it's open right now. No one is up in Mosglade that was part of the Abyssals at the time, because they got kind of smacked around during the war, but they left behind a lot of shit that people need to clean up. And this was their keep, and they've got a portal in here somewhere that you guys are trying to find and close. Because if you can close it, it'll solve a bunch of the problems going on in the swamps of southern Zelmeska. So, there we go. That's what we're doing. You guys went through a few rooms here, recovered some stuff. I remember you guys got a fair amount of treasure. And you guys went into this kind of like old vault room that's not like a vault room.
Yeah, if you come into my room. Nope, it's the one closest to me. Yep.
So yeah, the this kind of like vault-ish room that you guys had found a bunch of stuff in. That was where you rested and spent the night to recover and all that, because you guys got into a pretty rugged fight with a white a few rooms over. So that's where we're at. That is where we are at.
And I heal more fighting groups than I do single targets.
Yeah. Okay. So, next day, after you guys are done recovering, you wake up still pretty... I mean, you basically sleep through most of the day and are waking up towards the end of the day. It's still really hot. It's mostly, like, it's always just hot around here. Ever since you stepped onto the grounds of Mosglade, it's just been kind of uncomfortably hot, which at first was a nice change from the unseasonable cold that you experience outside of the grounds, but now it's getting to a point where inside, with no air movement, it's starting to get a little uncomfortable and a little it's kind of getting to you a little bit. You guys don't have to make any checks yet, but if the heat persists like this for much longer, you might have to actually start making fortitude saves against the constant heat. All right. So,
like a party.
Yeah. So, what you guys gonna do now? You remember this guy, right? The occultist that you met up with. This is the guy you guys actually came to get, but then he's like, "Yo, we gotta close this gate." So,
I think the best bet would be to head to the stairway down we found.
Ryan agrees with you. He thinks that whereas a lot of wizards and arcane types will put their stuff higher up, a lot of the ones that deal with demons and the other fiendish planes tend to put their things further down. So He knows there is. What's that?
Because we rested, do we lose that negative level?
Oh, yeah. Let me.
Oh no, we get another save, don't we?
Yeah, I think that's how it works. Let me double check here. It was from the Wraith, wasn't it?
Armored skeleton.
Yeah. Or, yeah, sorry, not Wraith. White. It's a white. That's what dude fought. So, he has... Energy drain. So vital injury happens. Draining creature gains 5 temporary hit points. That didn't really help him out much. Negative level hits lasts for maximum. Negative level until they are removed. Okay, so let me figure out what the DC is here. It's 12, and then charisma modifier. Okay. Alright, yeah, so you guys both make fortitude saves. Okay. And then I need one from Fury.
I'm sorry, what is it?
It's a fortitude save.
Fortitude, okay.
Yep. Alright, you guys both make it, so it removes the negative level from you.
Okay.
So you're good.
I'm glad I made it because I could not roll better without getting a nat 20.
Yeah. That's yeah, you rolled a 19. You didn't even need to necessarily roll that high, so yeah. Okay, so you guys are you're good to go. So you already figured out what your healing was from resting?
Yep.
Okay, good. So, who's leading the way?
I guess me again.
All right. So you going back to the room with the stairs there?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, where'd Jokin go? Oh, there it is. Jumped all the way over there.
The room with the stairs.
It was gone for like a long time. Okay, so you get to the stairway. You go down the stairway, and at the very bottom there is a heavy wooden door, and you can see a faint glyph sort of shimmering in the wood. It's very, very faint.
A faint glowing to the wood.
Yeah, well, it's a faint glowing glyph, about the size, about as round as a basketball.
I think I should let the magic guy look at it.
Yeah. Alright. Let's take a look what he's got here. He takes a look at it. He's not loving it. let's go here.
I do have spellcraft.
Do you really?
And I have ranks in it too.
Give it a shot. See what you get.
Nothing.
It appears to be some kind of magic. That's what you get. So he takes a look at it. I'll roll his spellcrafty stuff. There it is. Off to a great start. Off to an amazing start.
I mean, I think the glyph is fine. I'm just going to open the door. I have to go with what my character knows, and
yep.
Between Reyes and I, we know jack and shit.
Yep. Okay. Alright, so you go to open it up, and yep. I need you to make a reflex save.
Okay.
Did it roll or no?
Nope, not yet.
Okay. Alright, so you take 10 force damage as the glyph suddenly detonates an explosion into your face as you approach.
Wow. That's less fun than I thought it should.
It glows brightly for a minute and then slowly fades, but it doesn't disappear completely.
Well, I'm not going to try again.
Alright. Let's see. So Ryan is going to take a look again, see if he can... He's not really sure how you're going to be able to... Because you can't even approach the door. Like, as soon as you got close to it, that's when it went off on you. Like, you didn't even touch the door before it went off. So it has, like, a proximity. So he says, maybe look around. There might be something... There might be, like, a trigger. There might be something that allows it to be circumvented or suppresses the magic, something. There might be something around in the area.
Nope, I see nothing.
You're still very disoriented from having an explosion go off on your face, so, I mean, that's fair. Fury, why don't you give me a perception check, too? And I guess Ryan will attempt one as well. Still looking at a black screen in this over here, so
I think Fury found it.
Yeah, probably. Alright, so yeah, the fucking stream was looking at a mostly black screen for most of that time. That's funny. Alright, so you guys are down there kind of like putzing around, looking around for stuff. Fury, because this is kind of like your your area is investigating and noticing shit. You notice that there doesn't, after a careful look around, you don't find any trigger that would allow you to just automatically circumvent the runes or bypass them, suppress them, that sort of thing. However, you do note that towards the top of the stairs, there is large chunks of the wall that have come off to the point where if you guys were to roll it down the stairs and it kept its momentum going down the stairs, it would basically crash right into that door. And it could...
battering ram?
Yeah, but it's basically a gravity-assisted battering ram, you know, kind of going Home Alone about it, you know?
Well, let's try it.
So I'll need
What do we have to lose?
strength checks from you guys. I assume all three of you are going to be pushing, so...
Oh.
Alright. So, Prosecutor Fury considers that because he pretty much figured this shit out for you guys, that you two should be the muscle, you know, seeing as he's obviously the brains.
That scene from Ginny Shitty Bang Bang when the grandfather gets up and helps, just uses one finger on the back of that guy who's pushing with all his might.
So you guys get this large chunk of stone that has come out of the wall, and you push it up to the top of the stairs, and you push it down, and it loud crashing as it goes down the stairs, breaking stone here and there, but it manages to go, the force that you push it with does get it down all the way around the curve, and it does crash into the door. Now we're going to see how much damage it does. It's a good amount of damage. And then the amount of damage that is done to the stone in turn, not as much. Alright, so it is, you guys are at the top of the stairs when this large stone collides with the door, that the runes detonate and the wood splits and the glyph is broken, and after all is said and done, there's a lot of dust and smoke that comes up the stairwell, but you guys are able to get down there now. The door is not completely destroyed, but enough of it is broken that the protection glyph that was on the door no longer functions. So,
sweet.
And you guys can slip through basically through the door and figure something out there. So,
well, if I'm going to be looking for traps in my face, I'm going to drink a healing potion. Back to 8.
There we go. Alright, so you guys are at the bottom. Come through the door here, and you're in this more open area. This chamber right here, let me grab my thingamajigger here. First room. Okay, so there is. Let me grab the shape thing here. There's a door here. Who would like to investigate the door?
I'm gonna roll perception first. I'm not just gonna try to walk up and open it.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to perceive any traps, even though... better than the last roll.
Okay. All right, Jordan. Do you also want to take a peek as well?
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah. Okay, so yeah, you guys are actually both on the ball on this one. Fury catches it slightly sooner, but you guys do know that the door itself is linked to some kind of trigger for a trap. If Fury wants to attempt a disable device, you can. Ow. It really hurt.
Huh.
Well, someone's rolling hot. That just means we're going to end up getting those balls rolls later.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, the ones where you can't hit someone who has like 1 HP left. Yeah, so you disable the trap, which looks like it would have been some kind of magical trap that would have probably damaged most of the room. A lot of what you guys saw for how this trap is triggered, you do see like scorch marks on the walls. So whatever would have happened probably would not have been very good.
Well, now that's done. I'll open the door and step out.
All right.
Do we want to go north or south?
I think he's talking to you there. Hold on.
Doesn't matter to me. I'll just go north.
Sorry, I'm trying to catch you guys here because of how everything's just on the second screen here. It's just kind of lagging a little bit, so it takes a second for everything to catch up. All right, so make a perception check for me, both of you. My leg really hurts. Okay. Alright, then I'll do the one for him. Where? There it is. And I need this one. Okay, so both Fury and Riseus are aware of something that is in the room, is in this room with you guys here. So there will not be a surprise here. Okay. So from above you, you guys see like this mass of writhing black, and these creatures open up and descend upon you from the ceiling itself. And So let me just get the stat on him. He is at... Okay. Come on. Alright. So they just descend from the ceiling down at you guys, but you're not caught by surprise, so we're rolling initiative normally. So let me just go ahead and get the initiative tracker on here. Where is it? There it is. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. That looks better. Okay, so initiative. Andre is on a 13. This guy's not here anymore. Get out of here. Fury is on a 7. Briseis is on a pitiful 4. These guys are all right. Alright, so top of the round is Andre. As these weird, almost manta ray looking things descend on you guys.
Okay. As my move action, I'll use Dark Claim on the one right next to me.
Okay.
And this one right here. No, I'm sorry, that's my swift action, my move action.
Okay.
Then as my move action, I'll use Dark Claim on this one right here. And that one right there. And as my standard action, I'm going to use Fading Strike on this one over here, which means I teleport to it and attack.
Okay. Let's see, you definitely hit. Yep, definitely hit. So let's go here. Alright, that's your whole turn, right? You did your swift
Yes.
move and standard? Okay. So next up, they're gonna do a thing. Alright, so the one in front of you immediately tries to attack you. It's going to use a slam. Does that hit your AC?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Alright, so...
My AC after my level up, just so you know, is 21.
Oh. What level are you right now?
We're level 5.
Like 5?
Like 5.
Okay. I don't know if Jordan did his level up, though.
I did not.
Oh. We'll take care of it after this.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it yet.
Yeah. Okay. So, so that one misses. This other one here is going to go ahead and use this. Just need to see 20-foot radius. Alright, so this room, basically the whole of this room, 5, 10, 15, 20, up to about here, goes... Well, the whole room goes dark as multiple castings of darkness overlap each other and snuff out the light. So, you guys had... you're now in complete darkness. But instead of making a completely black screen, so it's not interesting to look at, I'm going to kind of leave it as is. This one is going to try and hit you. This one is going to try and hit you. This one. Alright, so 2 attacks on each of you at this point, because the others had to do their darkness thing. So, first one on Andre, second one on Andre.
Second one hit.
Alright, second one looking to confirm.
Does not confirm.
Does it confirm with the +2 flanking?
Yes, it does.
Alright, because that one is flanking, but the other one is not. So that one will confirm a crit. First attack on Fury. Second attack on Fury. First attack on Riseus. Second attack on Riseus. Okay. As far as the attacks on Fury, do those hit you?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. So... So first the crit. I'll do that. 6 damage. And then the 2 regular hits on Fury. 1 and 3, so a total of 4. The ones that hit Riseus are those. So alright, so that's working correctly. Alright, so now they're whipping out with all these, this constant, barrage of tentacles. So, creature with this indicate attack usually, so they're going to attempt to grapple. Start a grapple as a free action without attacking a provoking an hour attack opportunity. Grapple will be used when... So, combat maneuver bonus for these guys is... Not that. That's not what I want. CMB? Where's CMB? There it is. Okay, so... This is versus your guys' combat maneuver defenses here. So there's only 1 on Andre that I have to worry about. That one. And then there's 2 on Fury. 2 on Riseus. I don't think Chryseis is grappled. I think his CMD is better than that. Let's take a look. CMD. Yeah, he's good. Alright, as far as Andre, are you grappled?
Yes.
Okay, you are grappled. Is Fury grappled?
Give me a second. What was the roll?
Oh, it's not a roll. It's just I just need to know what your CMD is. It should be at the bottom of the first page.
It's 19.
Alright, you are not grappled then. So I think it's only Andre that is grappled currently. So with that, we're going to then, I think once the grapple is established, it gets the constrict. So additional constrict damage incoming here. Seven damage.
Constrict shouldn't go off until its next turn.
Oh, it doesn't?
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Then you have 7 damage next turn. You better kill that guy. Alright, let's see. Yeah, you're probably right. Which especially can crush an opponent, dealing bludgeoning, da-da-da.
Oh, no, this includes the first check, so yep, it makes, does 7 damage.
Oh.
Okay.
Cool. Sort of. Alright, Fury's turn. Dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba.
We'll use Cursed Fate, I guess.
It's weird, the turn order... Do you guys see the turn order correctly?
I'm just seeing the Dark Mantles.
Just the
That's
Dark
it.
Mantles? I think I remember what happened. Okay, hold on. I remember this. I remember this bullshit. Andre is 13, Fury is 7. So... that looks correct now. And then we're going to go back to descending order. Fury... Alright, sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
I'm going to attack the one to my left with Cursed Fate.
Okay, this guy right here.
Yeah.
Alright. That is going to hit. Cursed Fate, is that the one that messes up his D20 roll for him later?
Yes.
Okay.
The next turn.
Alright.
I also have to roll 2 D20s or D6s. 2.
Here at the back.
That's
That's 14 damage.
total of 14. Alright. You actually get a really solid hit on it. This actually feels like you, without giving too much away, that feels like a really significant hit that you just dealt. Whatever it passes for blood in this strange creature, this dark fluid, you can feel it basically spilling onto the floor near your feet. Like, you can't really see anything. But because these things' tentacles are all over you, I'm not necessarily giving you penalties on hitting the ones that are right on you, just because it's right on you. You know, you know what I mean? Like, you don't necessarily have to see that to know what to do. So that's your standard action. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I'll call Unyielding so I get a +1 to armor class.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Chryseis.
Okay.
Alright, Chryseis is going to... He's going to start casting a spell.
Cast this spell.
He's going to try and cast a certain way. He's going to cast defensively. And then they make attacks of opportunity. They got to try and beat his combat maneuver bonus. Oh, wait, no, casting...
It's a concentration check against their combat maneuver defense.
Yeah, that's right. That's how that goes. Okay, so its concentration check is... plus your caster level, isn't it?
Unless you have combat casting.
Yeah, let me see. I don't think I gave him combat casting, but I'll double check. I don't think I gave you combat casting. Nope. Okay, no combat casting. So, here we go. Is there combat maneuver defense? Oh, excuse me. Okay, yeah, he actually does make it. So, he will try to... Oh, no, he doesn't step there. He has to step here and then get those... Okay, so... 5d4... Once the dice roll, that'd be nice. There we go. Yay. Okay, so he lets loose a blast of burning hands. Takes out the one that Fury had already basically split open. Does significant damage to these ones. You do see the brief light from the flame, because the spell that's in effect is not... You're not in deeper darkness, and it's not like a magical darkness. It's just dark. So when he lets off this bright flash of flame, it has sort of an eerie effect to it, because you know that it's supposed to be brighter, but it only provides dim light for like a moment. And then the burning shit pile of the dark mantle next to Fury does give off enough light to kind of see in that immediate area, maybe about 5 feet, because that thing is toast. Andre, you're up next.
Okay. All of the ones that I have marked right now take 2 damage.
Okay. So this one.
Then I'm also going to claim the... Which one is grappling me, Dan?
The one that you have claimed.
Okay. And I'll also claim the one that's right above it.
Okay.
As my swift action. As my move action, I'm not gonna try to break the grapple. I'm gonna attack when it's my turn. When I do that. But as a move action, I am going to deal 5 damage to all the creatures I have claimed.
Okay.
And heal that much. Still not full. And then...
It's the weirdest like tank archetype that is in the game, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Alright. So that was your move action. What's for your standard action?
I'm going to attack the one that's grappling.
Okay.
I'm looking now. Spell. Okay, I get -2 on attack rolls and combat maneuvers checks, except for those made to grapple or escape grapple. So I am not trying to escape the grapple, I'm trying to attack. So
Okay.
I get -2. I actually get -4 because I lose 2 from my dexterity. But I have 4 creatures claimed, so that gives me an additional +2, so that's going to be -2. That probably misses.
Let's see. Alright, so their AC... Yeah, that is... You just can't quite get the leverage and the movement that you need to be able to get this blow in. Because you grappled. Alright, I think that's all your actions, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's do some constricting. You ready? Just double check the constrict damage. Okay.
I'm just looking to see if he gets minus AC because he's a grapple.
Oh, yeah, you might be right, actually. That actually might make the difference. Conditions. Grappled. Where's grappled? -2 penalty on attack rolls, concentration checks, -4 penalty. Grappled creatures cannot move, and they take a -4 penalty to dexterity.
Which would bring
That would
AC down by 2.
That would bring AC down by 2. So you do actually hit. Yes.
For 13 damage.
Alright, let's see. Alright, so this one's in bad shape, but he's still holding on. He's going to try and constrict you. He's desperately trying to choke you out before you can do any more damage.
He's taken 20 damage this round. He's still hanging on. Shit.
Yeah. So he does 5 damage. The other ones are going to start whipping you with their tentacles as well, trying to subdue you. Excuse me. Okay. But so you're taking a -2 to your AC as well, right?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I don't think any of those hit. Even if one of them is flanking, I don't think... The highest roll is a 17. So I don't think that's a hit.
Even with a -2 to AC. No.
Yeah. Alright, so the 2 in front of Fury, going for the tentacles. I don't think that one hits. I don't think that one hits either.
I know where this ends up.
Yeah.
We gotta stay away from these tentacles.
Alright, and then one is going to attack Raseus. That, I think, hits Raseus's AC. Let me just double check. Yep, hits him. Let's see if he is grappled. The grapple bonus here is... Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Yep, Raseus is now grappled as well. So he took that initial damage from the tackle. We'll just do it all in one lump thing because there's no damage reduction in play right now. Okay. Okay. That's all of them. Now it's Raseus' turn. He's gonna... Or no, it's Fury's turn. Sorry. Fury, you're up.
I'll attack the one in front of me.
Okay. Yep. This is the... yeah. Right. This is the one that is claimed.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you, again, score another, like, solid hit on this thing, and they're basically, like, imagine, like, a shitty kind of, like, thin leather umbrella, and you just get your gladius in there, and you split that thing open all the way up to, like, this maw, this beak that's in the very center of it. Just split that open. And he goes down in a pile as well.
Okay.
So that's your standard action. Do you have a move or a swift you want to use?
I'll step next to the one that is next to Raseus. I can't see anything on the other thing anyway, so I can't see the map.
You can't see the...
No, I have to go by the stream.
Really?
He might not have access to mine or Mercedes' light.
Hold on just a second.
Probably what it is.
What the hell?
It's been like that the whole time.
Okay. Off. On. I have you set to have vision, and I have you set to... Let's see what happens when I just kind of fiddle with the thing a little bit. Any vision now?
No, it's still the same.
But you have been using the stream?
Yep.
Okay, so you do have a good idea of alright. So at least there's that. Alright, so you're going to move up to... Is this the wanted?
The one that's to the right of the one that's near Ryan.
Oh, this one here? Okay, yeah, you can step into that spot if you want. I'll move that token over there. Alright, so you are right there. I think you're good.
Did you want to use a judgment?
No, I'm all set. I already used one.
Yeah, he's got one active right now for his AC. Okay, so Raseus is going to attempt to attack. Jeez, he's got to break that grapple. All right, so he's got to make what, a combat maneuver, something or other. Let's see here.
Or a escape artist check.
He actually might have that. Nope. Alright, so it's a strength check. Let's go and... Oh, yeah.
Or you can do combat... you can do escape artist untrained, which is just the next check.
Yeah. I'll try that. No. Not even close. He's still wrapped up. So that's basically his round. Andre. You up.
Okay. Start of my round, they take some damage. Two.
2 damage.
Yep. The guy in front of me isn't dead yet.
Nope.
Then I will claim, as my swift, I'll claim the one right behind me. As my move, I will do 5 damage to every one that I've claimed. And heal that. That brings me back to full.
How much damage did you deal with that?
5.
Like 5?
It does my level, which is 5. Yeah. Did that kill it?
Yeah, the one that's been wrapped around you this whole time finally just kind of withers and dies.
Then, excellent. I will use my Massacre ability. Once per combat, when I kill a creature that I have claimed, I can activate one of my maneuvers as a swift let's see, where is it? Oh, I might not be able to use it because I've already used swift action this round.
Yeah.
So it says swift, I can't do it, but this is instant, I can. An immediate action. It's an immediate action, so I can do it. It doesn't take up a swift action. No.
Okay.
Oh no, I can't use. You can't use an immediate at the same turn you use a swift.
Yeah, I think they use.
All around.
Yeah, they use the same action economy.
Then I will use, as my standard action, I will use Rising Zenith Strike on this guy right here. This bad boy.
Okay. Is it taking its time rolling again?
No, I just have different different modifiers now because I gained a level.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a hit. It was this one here?
Yep, and it does double that damage. Okay.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Yeah, that one, you just completely eviscerate it. Not even you managed to, while it's kind of floating around and doing its thing, and as it brings up one of its tentacles, like it's going to attack you, you get the you're using a gladius. So you get the gladius right into that central piece and just rip it out. All right.
38 damage.
All right. So now a couple more slams here. We're getting a constrict on Briseis here for 5. Come on. Thank you. Alright, and then this one here. Both threats. But I think this one is going to try to attempt to take out the guy who's been stealing everybody's blood. So 3 slams on Andre. Alright, I don't think any of those are going to hit you. I think you're probably good. So, and then there's the one that's grappling Briseis, so he's not doing any active attacking right now. Fury, you're up.
I will hit that guy I'm next to.
The one that's in the grapple with Briseis right now?
Yeah.
Alright, he takes a penalty on his AC. So you definitely hit him and put that one in the ground as well.
Okay.
Alright, do you want to... as soon as that one drops, the area around you actually lightens a little bit. Like you can see a little bit better. Do you want to move or use a swift action?
I'll move to above the one that has the red circle on it.
Okay, so... Okay. Alright. So that one. Alright. Briseis, now free of the grapple, He's going to step over here and squeeze off a shot from his weapon here. Okay, that's gonna hit. The damage is pretty bad, but it hits. It's basically a glancing blow for the most part. Just kind of the slug that fires from the shotgun is basically just grazes it. I'm pretty sure that's all it does. There's 2 range for sword slugs. Yep. Okay. So that's his turn. Andre, you up?
Yeah. I'm going to use my move action to claim the last 2 guys.
Mess that up. Let's try that again. There we go.
Oh, this one over here.
Oh.
Because this one was already claimed, so
Yeah.
I'm claiming. Okay.
Yep.
Then this one right there. This one right here, I'll use Rising Zenith Strike. $40 damage.
Jesus. And that's on the one on the left here?
Yep.
Alright.
Then I haven't used my Swift Daggers for this round, so I am going to activate Massacre. And I'll do another Rising Zenith Strike on this one right over here.
Alright.
Because I gain maneuvers back every time I kill something I've claimed.
Yeah, but I mean, do you get to use it as an immediate action?
With Massacre, I can.
With Massacre, it's an immediate action? Okay.
Massacre is an immediate action. What if I kill something that I have claimed?
Yep.
I can use any maneuver.
Okay.
Another 40 damage.
Jesus. Not sure why this isn't working, but... Hold on just a second. There we go. Yay! Okay, we got that working. Alright, so... Clear those dice off of there. So one after another, you just split them open. The thin, frail leather of the webbing between their tentacles makes kind of like a ripping canvas sound as you split through them one after the other. They drop, and next...
I don't like to be hugged.
You don't like to be touched. So this one's going to try and use its attack to grapple up with Andre. Is that a hit?
Yes.
Alright, so we're going to try the grapple, see if he gets it. Because that's first he does the slam, and then he does the grapple, which is at a higher bonus. Okay. Ooh, that might not be good enough. Your CMD is probably... Yeah, alright, so he only does the damage. Doesn't get
My CMD is only 16, but that's still better than 13.
Yeah, so he whips you with a tentacle for 2. Fury, you are up.
I will attack the one that's below me.
Alright. Yeah, you hit.
That is all.
Why is it not letting me? There we go. Alright. So this one is just kind of like he's kind of floating and moving around. He whips at Andre and then tries to move back because he knows what's coming for him. But he didn't seem to realize that you were there, even though he's got like eyes going in every direction. He didn't seem to be paying full attention to you because as soon as he goes to move back, he moves right into your swing, and you drop him. Alright. So before we proceed, we're going to quickly do the level up for Fury here. Alright. So you are... What's your class?
Stalker. He's a stalker with the judge archetype.
Okay. Stalker, so going from 4 to 5. Looks like none of your base attack doesn't change, your saves don't change. Your deadly strike goes to 2d6. Your maneuvers known increases by 1, and your maneuvers ready increases by 1. And your stances increase by 1. So all your combat-y stuff increases by 1. Your dodge bonus that you get went from +1 to +2. No, sorry, it's still at +1. I'm sorry, I was reading the wrong line. It's only +1. Okay, so this is actually going to be a pretty easy level up. Skill ranks are 6 plus your intelligence modifier. So just go ahead and apply those pretty quick, and then you get to choose another maneuver that you know. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and HP. We'll do the HP as well.
Has Jordan picked a domain? Because as a judge, he gets a domain.
That's the judge archetype?
Yeah.
Let's see here. It's a domain. First level domain. He gets that at 3rd level. George Arts. So yeah, he gets a domain. That's kind of cool. Give me a second here.
He doesn't gain the spells, but he gains the abilities.
Do you have a domain that you want to suggest?
Me?
Yeah.
Law? He is the law?
Alright. This is alignment, cleric. Domain. The ability replaces the stalker art gained at 3rd. Oh, that's why. Okay, so it replaces the stalker art. Let's go take a look at domains.
Like, I don't know who his god is, or
well,
what
with
domains the Crimson whatever
yeah,
access to.
not as tied to the tenets of the deity as a cleric. Judge must still hold such guidelines. However, he selected alignment domain only if his alignment matches devoted to an ideal instead of a deity, which they probably are. They're devoted to ideals rather than a deity. So let's take a look here. Jordan, I am going to, in DMs, I'm just going to link you the domains so you can kind of skim them and see if there's one you want to go with. Just linked that to you there.
Warlaw and Glory could be good for him. Those are 3 domains that just pop out to me.
We'll just go with Judgment.
There's a judgment domain as well.
It's a subdomain of law.
Oh, okay. Let's take a look here. Judgment.
It's useless to him unless he can substitute spell for maneuver.
You can cast a strengthened spell against a creature that damaged you since your last turn. I'm going to say yes, because I've been kind of doing that with other things as well. Just because the core rules did not take, the maneuvers from Path of War into effect. So I will say that, yeah. So you were looking at chastisement, right? Yeah. Is chastisement the first level ability or the 8th level ability? What does it say? As a standard, you can strengthen the spell. Area of effect spells cannot be used. You can use this ability a number of times. Blah blah blah. Mark of Justice. The following granted replaces the Touch of Law ability under the Law domain. So the Law domain. Touch of Law. Yeah, that's the first one. Okay, so yeah, you gain chastisement to your special abilities. So yeah, you can use a domain ability where, as a standard action, you can use one of your maneuvers as a strengthened version of it. So it has to target something that hurt you, and the level is at +1 level.
Okay.
So whatever effects you have in your maneuvers that are based off of level, it goes up by 1. Alright, so then go ahead and roll your hit die. And I'll roll one here. For people who are watching this and aren't familiar, it's a little house rule we do where the player rolls a hit die, and then I also roll their hit die, and they get to decide whether they're going to keep theirs or if they're going to keep mine, but they do not know what mine is. So your hit die is a D8.
Just keep it.
Okay. We'll add that to the HP. And did you do your skills and everything?
Yes.
Cool. All right. I think we're good. Level 5, are there any feats that are gained? I think there's feats at 1... It's 1, 3, and 5, right? So, let's see here. What do you have for feats already? Persuasive, Piranha Strike, Weapon Finesse, Deadly Agility. Double checking here. So I think it's 1, 3, 5. Yeah, 1, 3, 5. Okay, so what would you like to pick up for your feat at 5th level? Do you want to have something for your weapon, or let me see if weapon... I think weapon specialization is fighter only.
It is, but there is a feat, where is it, that allows him to gain a new stalker art.
A new what?
Stalker art.
Oh, okay.
And there's a stalker art that allows him to use his deadly strike anytime he's flanking.
Oh, yeah, I definitely want that. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Setting up those sick flanks. All right. Yeah, just let me know what it is, and we'll. He can go ahead and add it.
I'm looking at it now.
Yeah. Did you find it yet?
No, but I think I might have found one better.
Oh, what is it?
Deadly Insight. Stalker may use his deadly strikes in conjunction with his combat, blah, blah, blah. Spend a point of ki as a swift action to read the opponent, and may apply deadly strikes to all of his attacks for a number of rounds equal to his initiation modifier against that target.
Dude, that's way better. I mean, I feel like that's pretty good. I mean, the flanking thing is good, too, because you don't have to pay anything for that. But
this, you don't even just need to set up flanking. You can just use it on a target.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
All right. So what's that one called?
Deadly Insight. There are a lot of good soccer arts.
Yeah. Scusi.
Murderous Insight. Spending a point of ki for a number of rounds equal to 1 plus your Stalker initiation modifier. You roll twice on a single attack roll each round and take the higher value.
I kind of like that other one better, though.
Yeah, but I mean, for later, maybe Murderous Insight.
Alright.
Or Mind Bending, you gain Charm Monster.
Yeah. So Jordan, you concur? You're going to go with that first one that...
Yes.
Yeah? Alright. What is that one called, Stiv?
Deadly Insight.
Deadly Insight. And that's... So the feat is extra Stalker art, and then the Stalker art is Deadly Insight.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. And I think the Deadly Strike also goes up to 2d6. So now we're cooking with some gas here, boys. Alright, so... Do you want me to add that to your thing, Jordan? Or no, you got it. You got it. And your key pool is half plus your Stalker thing, so half your level. So you're now at a key pool of 3. Or no, your initiation modifier is it Wisdom or is it it's Wisdom, right?
Usually.
All right, so 2 plus the initiation modifier. You have a key pool of 5. Not bad.
Like 5?
Like 5, dude. It's like 5. I can't remember what I was talking to my wife about the other day. I can't remember what it was, but she said something, and I was like 5, and she got really mad at me because it was something serious, but I said like 5, but I wasn't saying it to be like, oh, like 5, like we do. I literally actually meant like 5, like 5, And so she thought I was being like a cheeky bastard with her, and I was like, no, I'm serious. It's like 5. I'm pretty sure it's 5. I can't remember what we were talking about though. She was really mad until I clarified. All right.
Oh, I mean, she was probably still mad after you clarified.
Yeah, probably. Probably. All right, so you got a bunch of these dead pieces of shit around you. You could do knowledge dungeoneering if either of you guys has knowledge dungeoneering to know what they are now that they're dead.
Knowledge Nobility?
Nope.
Knowledge Arcana?
Nope. Well,
nope, I don't know.
You could do knowledge arcana at a higher DC, let's say.
Well, it's better than the 0 DC I have for.
Yeah. Okay, that's a pretty good check. So yeah, these are dark mantles. They're known to kind of hang around in dark, dank areas like this, kind of chill,
And drop on people.
and then drop down on people. Yeah, they multiply pretty quickly in terms of like they reach maturity very quickly. So when you encounter some, you can encounter anywhere between like 3 and 12 of them. So this was like a whole clutch of these motherfuckers almost that you basically just wiped out.
Well, they shouldn't have attacked us.
True. Alright, do you guys have any additional healing that you want to do?
No.
Nope, I'm good.
Alright. Okay, so I gotta...
Do you need some healing? I'd be good to give you, Gary.
No, I'm fine.
Okay.
Riseus is at about half. About.
I'll give him a potion for cure light wounds.
Okay. Is it the standard D8 plus 1?
Yep.
Okay. Alright. So I'll move Fury around for a little bit, seeing as for some reason it's not displaying on his screen correctly. What's up?
I'm just moving forward.
Oh, okay. Alright. I thought you said something else. Alright. Moving him up there. Moving him up. Okay. So you guys can see... I have to adjust both screens here. Okay. Cool. So yeah, this room is... this center pillar here has some... It doesn't actually have a torch there. I have to have these objects that emit light. So the pillar itself seems to have stones set in it that emit a colored light. So it's a distinctly red light. I don't even know if I have the ability to colored light. Let's see here. Emits light. Does it? Emits light. Yeah, it doesn't have a thing for colored light.
Can you give the item an aura?
Oh yeah, I suppose I could, but it's not really that important. I just thought it would be kind of cool as an effect, but it is specifically a red light. The reason for that being that red light doesn't interfere with dark vision.
Fine. Let's look around. I'm gonna poke around this room a bit.
I'm just kind of moving you around, Fury, but the minute that you want to be in a specific spot, pull it out. Okay. Andre, make a perception check.
Gladly.
Okay. All right. So you don't see it before it sees you.
Yay.
Yay. Yay, he says. So, let's see. What is the... Where is it? I know it's like right in front of my face and I'm just not seeing it. There it is. Okay, so alright, from across the room in the darkness, something comes flying at you at incredible speed and is going to slam into you with a bite, I think. Oh, let me just need to give it its proper stats here in the thing. Come on. Okay. Okay. And making sure we're all... Let's see. Need to... Okay, we got Andre on the screen here. Okay, just want to make sure you were in there. So yeah, coming sailing out of the darkness.
A dragon?
Yep. So he is going to try and bite you right in your throat. Or, you know, wherever. So... Does he hit you?
Oh, he does.
Okay. So he is going to hit you for... It's here. So 9 damage. He sinks his teeth into you. Now we're immediately going to go into initiative. Ugh. Let me get these all lined up here. So that's 9. Fury is a 24. That's really good. Perseus is sitting on a 15. And Senor Rojo is sitting on a 6. So, alright. Top of the round is going to be Fury.
Just hit it.
Alright, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Do you want to be next to Andre here on the left? Okay. Alright, so you run on up, bring your weapon down, and the blade slides off of his scales, even though not as tough as a very large, mature dragon. They're still pretty tough, and so you're going to have to find a new angle to be able to hit him at. Do you want to use a swift action?
No, all set.
Okay. Alright. Perseus. Perseus moves up and is going to attempt a blast with the shotgun here. So it's a touch AC. Let's see what his touch AC is. Yeah, he hits him. But only for 5. Andre, you up?
Okay. Swift action. Gonna claim it. Mark it. Claim it. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step there. I'm going to. Screw it. I'm gonna double strike.
A double strike?
Double strike.
Okay. That does not hit. Your blade, just like Fury's, doesn't seem to be able to find purchase in its hide.
I rolled a 1.
Yeah. So we got to do a D4 as well.
I know. This happened the last time I rolled double strike as well.
Oof. It's cursed.
2. I dropped my weapon.
Yeah. So when you go to hit, he kind of swings his wings out and knocks your weapon free of your grip. But it basically just lands right on the ground, right at your feet. So, and then now he's going to make his attacks. Let's see. Yes. All right. 5 foot to here. And Breath Weapon, Fury, and Raseus. So, reflex saves. Alright, so the DC on this particular Breath Weapon. Okay, so that's full damage for both. As the dragon opens its mouth and lets out a massive gout of flame. Just make sure I'm rolling this right. It's been it's been a long time since I've actually done anything with a dragon, so.
D10s?
That's what it says, yeah. Yeah. So 16 damage. So Raseus looks like he took a pretty hefty hit there. I think after they use a breath weapon, they don't have the rest of the attacks, right? Or do they? Like they get to use it as part of a full attack. Let's see. Breath weapon. Breath weapon actually deals damage. It's based on some type of breath weapon. Allows reflex save. You can do its own breath weapon. Some breath weapons allow force save. Each breath weapon also includes. I'm pretty sure it's just a standalone thing. I don't think it's part of a full attack. Pretty sure. Because it's listed separately under special attacks. Yeah, so it's just a one-off. Okay, so back to the top with Fury.
Try to attack it again.
Are you going to use that key point thing? Are you just going to step up and close the gap, or you going to...
Using a breath weapon is a standard action.
Yep.
They can do once every D4 rounds.
Okay. All right.
That ability, what does it do?
Oh, it gives you your plus 2d6 thing on... Yeah, it gives you your deadly strike.
On all your attacks on this region.
Alright, that is not going to hit on the dragon there. What were those rolls? A 4 and a 2? Like legit a 4 and a 2? That sucks. Alright, so let's do... I think that's it for your move, the key thing, and then the attack. Alright, so Raseus is going to try and do something, but he needs to get a little more clever. He can hit the thing, but he can't do a lot of damage to it right now. So he's got to be a little more clever. A lot of his stuff is fire, so he can't really use that. Alright, so... I don't know if he has to actually touch you for this spell, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Yeah, he does actually have to touch you for it. Alright, so he comes up behind Fury and uses Resist Energy and gives you Resist Energy to fire.
Okay.
So this is going to give you resistance for a long time. You gain Resist Energy 10, and that's against fire. Alright, so anytime you take fire damage, again, that's 10 less than you would normally take. So that brings us to Andre.
I'll take the attack of opportunity as I pick up my weapon.
Alright. So he goes to...
Oh, at the
bite.
beginning of my turn, it takes damage.
Alright.
1.
Where is...
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So then his bite is... 12. Gets a good PCU on that one, but you recover your weapon.
Yeah. Picking it up was my move action. I guess I'll just do a maneuver. Oh, but I still have a swift action. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to use my swift action to use the boost I have, Focus Spirit.
Okay.
Remainder of my turn, I deal additional 2d6 damage, 2d6 spirit damage. Unless it's paired with another strike that deals damage. Oh, another damage strike. So I'll do 2d6 spirit damage. And then I'm going to use my... Rising Zenith Strike.
Alright. You hit.
Okay, so 24 times 2 is
48.
48, but it also does 14 spirit damage because it doubles all the damage of the strike.
Okay, so 48. I need that open. So, you said 16?
14 spirit.
Oh, okay. All right. He's got to lay into you now.
I figured.
So first, setting up with the claw, which is okay. Same as all right. So claw bite. Claw.
You don't. Okay.
Claw.
Why'd you roll damage on that? I missed.
Oh yeah, sorry. So there's a reroll thing, and it moves when you go to do the reroll. So, all right, that's the second claw right there. That's a miss. Now bite. I don't think he confirms that crit, right?
Nope.
Okay. But, I mean, the bite is, it's nothing to sneeze at most of the time. Alright. And then he's going to do like a little shimmy thing as he hits you with the 2 wings as well. So that's going to be 20 plus...
Okay, that first one that hit, I'm going to try to deflect it.
Okay.
Because the second one missed.
Alright.
Nope, I do not deflect it.
So the wing. Five damage. Okay. Fury, you're up.
I will try to hit him.
Alright. Are you gonna go up to the top here? Or the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh, you can actually see now? Alright, I think. Yeah, that's a hit. Did you use the key thing as well? Alright. So, yeah, that's a hit.
I think lasts a number of turns up to his initiation modifier.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, so he doesn't have to use it again. That's good. So, yeah, dropping the heat.
15 damage.
15. Alright, Raseus. See what he's got. Let's see what squirrely shit he's got here. He's gonna fire, I think, at the thing. He's gonna try and take a chip of damage out of it before he moves. So he doesn't have a lot of good options here. So
Exactly. Me with my 7 health.
He does not hit. That is a terrible roll. But he's got precise shot, so you guys don't have to worry about taking that hit. So. Actually, he's going to move here. That makes more sense. Okay, so Andre, you up.
Yay. That's what I want to be up. Okay. I know exactly what I'm going to do. As my move action, at the beginning of my turn, it takes 4 damage. Or a d4 damage. 4. Then as my move action, it's gonna take 5 damage. And I gain 3 health back.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna use Fading Strike.
All right. So you vanish from the point you're in and then appear where?
Nope. You can attack before or after you teleport.
Oh, okay. So you're hitting and then disengaging.
Yes.
Okay.
So.
Oh.
Get confirmed. Because I don't think 13 confirms.
No, it doesn't. But that would have been. You definitely hit.
Yep.
All right. So non-crit damage is 11.
Yep. And then I teleport over there.
Okay.
Basically, I want to make it so that if it tries to go, when it tries to go for me again, it'll get an attack of opportunity from Jordan. Because I've done a lot of damage to it.
Okay. All right. So. Alright, so he steps here, opens his mouth, and breath weapons.
Shit.
Make a reflex save.
Who?
So it's going to be Fury. Hold on. Fury and Andre. Roseus is just outside of the range of it.
Okay. I have not used an immediate, a swift action. As an immediate action, I activate Grim News and move half my movement.
Okay.
5, 10, 15.
If you move behind one of the pillars, you can also get cover.
If I take any damage, I'm down.
Okay, so let's see
So
here.
I'm trying to get out of the cone.
Let's see. I'm going to see if that gets you out of the cone, because I don't think it does. It doesn't, because it's a 30-foot cone.
5, 10. What if I go 5, 10, 15?
Ah, that'll do it. Moving backward will do it, because it's a 30-foot cone. Yeah. All right.
So I see it open its mouth, and I'm like, nope.
You're like, nope. Fury, give me a reflex save. All right. So as part of your reflex save, where is the reflex save here for his breath weapon? Okay. So as part of the reflex save, I'll let you do a 5 foot to the pillar to get cover. So I'll do the damage, and then we'll see where we're at. Alright, so half of that would be 14, and then I'll give you another half for the cover, so that would bring it down to... what's that?
Because half of 24 is 12.
Oh, yeah, it's
Half
12.
of 12 is
6. But then you also have the energy resistance, reducing it by 10, so you actually take nothing from the breath weapon. Not that it, is completely... Not that you're completely fine with this, but, yeah. So that actually brings us to Fury. It's your action. I'm going to rush up to him and stick him in the face.
Yeah, I'm going to take 12. Okay.
No, you don't actually take any damage because your Riseus had put fire resistance on you. Yeah. Okay, so... Oh. Right, that won't confirm, but you do hit. So roll the 2 extra, the d6s there.
15 again.
Crit damage, 6. Oh, he's actually taking notice of you now. Alright, Riseus' turn. Alright, so... I think he's gonna use something... Let's see here. We're gonna get a little tricksy here. Let's see what we got. Alright, so he's going to use Energy Ray, I think. So that's a ranged touch. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so 3d6. 3d6 total. Okay. Energy Ray. This is base attack bonus here. His base attack bonus is that, and his dex is that, so... Alright, so he hits with the energy ray. Ugh, a terrible roll. He does 6 cold damage because it has vulnerability to cold. And then he's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright, Andre, you up.
Dragon takes 3 damage, and it takes another 5 as my move action because I'm going to heal another 3. and then I'll drink my last potion.
Yeah.
I gain back 6.
All right.
Okay. And there is literally nothing else I can do at the moment.
Okay. So you're done? All
At the
right.
moment.
Dragon time. All right. All right, so he's gonna try and chase down Raseus, I think.
Because Reyes is shooting cold at him.
Yeah. So Fury gets an attack of opportunity. All right, you actually hit, and then you get to add the 2d6 to that as well.
17.
All right, so he goes to chase after Raseus, and this is the killing blow. So how do you want it to? How do you want it to go?
However.
However. All right, so it's a Gladius. So yeah, he goes to launch himself at Raseus, the mage who's throwing this cold around, and you drive the blade into it, basically his torso as he moves, and his own momentum just kind of opens him up like a zipper, and you drop him down onto the ground for your, what was it, 17 damage that you did.
Okay.
Yeah, so...
Ow.
So Raseus is over here crouched down behind this pillar, and you see him getting his gun ready, and he looks over at you, glances down outside of the pillar, sees that the dragon's down, and just kind of lets out like a long sigh. It's like, bloody hell. Thought I was going to be dragon food. How you doing?
I thought we were fighting demons. Why the hell are there dragons here?
I don't know. I have no idea. It could be. It's possible that, well, if there's lots of treasure and magical items down here, it's bound to attract creatures that covet such things, I suppose. It's my best guess. I don't know what it was doing in here, though. It's pretty young, even for all the damage it does.
Does it mean we have to worry about a mommy?
No, I'm pretty sure that they separate from their young pretty early on. I think. We'll be careful just in case. Either way, I think maybe we might want to take a breather and recover our strength before we go marching off anywhere else.
I'm good with that.
He goes over and he asks Fury. He's like, "Hey," he's like, "How are you doing? I saw you take the blast from the fire. Did the spell hold up all right?"
I'm fine.
Wonderful. All right. We'll take a look around and see if there's somewhere where we can lay low for a little bit.
What about in this little room?
Which room? This one has a door. Do you want to check out that room?
I'm gonna let someone else do that because my 19 HP isn't gonna be good for any traps.
Are you sure? I don't know. I'm pretty sure you're all right. What do you think?
Well, if you're sure, I'll check out the door.
Do you have like do you even have like disable device or anything like that?
I can perceptionize.
All right, try to perceptionize.
See if I can find a trap.
We'll have well, actually no, that's probably let me take a look here. Let me see what we got. I need to look at this rooms thing here real quick. So, Fury, let's have you do a perception, and I'll have Briseis do one as well, even though his perceptions have not met with a ton of luck, but we'll see. Jesus Christ, your mouse is insane. Alright. So, I'm going to say that, yeah, you guys definitely see that there is a trap on the door here. So if you want to, this is between Fury and Briseis, you guys can attempt a disable device. Because it's a standard mechanical. Alright. So between the two of you, you do get the trap disarmed. It looks like it was an arrow trap of some kind, where there was a let's see here. It's what was it called? Yeah. All right. So yeah, it was a mechanical trap. Has a manual reset, so once you disable it, it's not going to go off again. And it basically fires a burst, almost like a shotgun blast of arrows from this one mechanism. It can actually take out up to 3 people. So, yeah, you managed to disable it, and you check inside this room. And inside this room, looks like this was an old. Oh, hold on. I got someone talking at me that could be important. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, the room itself looks like it is an old chamber for performing, not necessarily performing rituals, but it contains all of the materials for performing like profane rituals and stuff of that nature. So you've got some arcane components in here and some other magical items that can be examined. So you guys can all settle up in here. Okay, so you guys set up in this room. Briseis will kind of take a look over the things that you guys got here and see if there's anything that you can make use of. Because this is, like I said, this is mostly a storage room for these types of materials.
I'm gonna roll up my bedroll and lay down. Take a little nappy nap.
So it's going to take him a little while to go over this stuff. Alright, so what we will do is let's take a quick bio break, because I gotta go to the bathroom, and we will be back momentarily. So if you guys gotta go. You got everybody?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not here.
Okay. So you guys crash there for the night.
Even though we just basically woke up.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is basically just healing, so you guys you don't necessarily go right to sleep, you just kind of chill for a long time. Eventually, Raseus does manage to determine what some of the magical stuff in the room does. He does have a wand that he found that'll be useful, but he tells you guys that the rest of what's in the room should probably be destroyed.
Okay.
Just because we're looking at like evil art, like evil magic, like top to bottom, and then all the components here are basically designed specifically for evil fucked up shit. So yeah. Do you guys? I'm gonna give you guys the experience now, just so that I don't forget, because I don't want to forget the experience you guys had to deal with so far. So I'm gonna go ahead and tally that up for you real quick. Oh. What is this? And then you guys have had 2 traps that you've dealt with, so so each of you pulls down 8,800 experience.
Are you sure that's what you want to give us?
Yes, why?
We level again.
Yeah. Well, we'll do the level at the, because you guys, like I said, you guys don't technically sleep or anything like that. You're just chilling and trying to get some healing. So so yeah, he does get a wand. It's a wand of cure moderate wounds.
Oh, I will take a hit of that if he has.
Yeah. Let's see what he's got to use magic device. Do either of you guys have used magic device?
Nope.
Okay. Jordan, do you don't have it either? Okay, so he's pretty much going to be using it. So cure moderate, I think, is 2d8 plus 3.
2d8 plus 3. Yeah.
Okay, so 2d8 plus 3. So Andre getting a hit of that for 14. He'll give Fury 1 as well. Gonna hit himself with 1 because he definitely needs it. So yeah, the fights actually are get a little intense there because of how the balance of power works out between Path of War and stuff.
And when I'm attacking multiple creatures and I'm healing more,
Yeah,
that's when I shine. One big thing like that fucks me up.
yeah, I've been seeing that. Yeah.
I built this character to fight the Imperium, to fight legions of guys, not.
All right, so you recovered. Is it 12? So you get 12 back. Let me see how many charges this wand has that he can blow through. So, because they're supposed to start with a certain amount, but you know.
1,
Alright, so the wand had a total of 9 charges. He's just used 3. He'll give you guys each another tap. 2, 8, so Andre, Fury, himself. Alright. Alright, so Fury, you got another 14, so I think you're topped off now. Okay, so that's your brief little rest in the weird arcane occult room of doom there. Where do you guys think you're going to want to go now?
Well, if there's a dragon here, he probably has a horde somewhere, so let's go find that.
Yeah, I actually got to mark him off as super done. Now, again, it could have been that he had a horde here, or he was in search of stuff.
That's true, too.
Yeah, so it could be, I mean, but yeah, it's reasonable to look around, I think, and see.
But, is it very dusty down here?
Oh, like the ground and stuff?
Yeah. How well worn is the ground?
It looks like some things have been moving through here. Like you don't see as much dust as you would expect to see in these circumstances.
Well, I'm gonna try to see if I can pick up this dragon's tracks.
Okay.
And just the dirt, rubble, grime, whatever.
Survive. All right. Anyone? Yeah. You guys. If you guys want to make survival, anyone who wants to make survival. I actually don't know if Versailles has much in the line of survival. He doesn't. Not really. It's not really his thing. All right. So Andre's survival is pretty good. So you go up north there a little bit, up to the north.
Yeah.
Basically where the dragon was hanging out is in that next room there. Grab. Okay, so let me just take a look at my little note thing here real quick. Need to see what we're dealing with here. Okay, so there is a door that's there, but it's unlocked. It looks like the door was trapped at one point in time. What is
now? The dragon probably took care of that.
Yeah. Okay, so let's see what we got for treasure here. Trying to figure out which room this is. So that's that room. It's that room. Oh. Okay, alright, so yeah, you do find some stuff in here. It looks like it's been hastily gathered. So, by looking around in this room, you can kind of determine that the dragon probably hadn't been here for that long. Like, it looks like the stuff that's in here is stuff that he's gathered, and he was just kind of, like, building stuff up here. So it's entirely possible that he was going to be turning this into a lair at some point. But you kind of got him in the... kind of caught him in the process. So
early stages.
Yeah, early stages. So at the rear of the room, at the very top, there is a large, thick door. This door looks like it is magically sealed. And the magic on it does appear to still be active.
What's off to the east?
There's another door there as well. This one doesn't look nearly as big or impressive. But you can check out.
I say we gather up what we can of the horde and then continue on.
All right. Let's see if there's any magic stuff in this particular horde. Yes. There are 3 vials of stuff. There's a scroll. Those are the magical things. So for the potions or oils, whatever it is they happen to be, those are... Yeah. Yep.
I'll hand them to what's his bucket?
Mercedes there. All right.
Yeah.
Now, as far as the other stuff goes, excuse me, I'll give you the other stuff that's not that stuff. I'll put it in the chat here so that you can... Who is it that's writing down the treasure?
I have everything saved in a notepad.
Okay. There you go. So, yeah, 100 platinum pieces, 701 gold, 210 silver pieces, masterwork great axe, padded armor, and scale mail. So that's what he's got.
Okay. That's all marked down.
Okay. And then I'll do the identification here in a second. It's potions, so he can use... let's see here. Alright, so the first one he has no idea what it is, but the other 2 are the same, and they are potions, or they're oils of magic weapon. Excuse me while I die. Oh. Yeah, I'm dying here. Jesus.
And just like that, the stream turns into a snuff film.
Oh, jeez, I hope not. Oh. Excuse me. Alright. So. Yep. That's what you got so far. So, oh, in the scroll, he has to spellcraft the scroll. Sorry. Jesus. The scroll is Ray of Enfeeblement. So, I don't know if either of you guys has any use for that.
I don't even have a use magic device.
There you go. Okay.
I can't open the big magic key door, so I'm gonna go look at this one for traps.
So he tells you, while he's got his magic going, while he's got his detect magic, he tells you That door is also magic, but it doesn't appear to be... like, from what he can tell, it doesn't look like it's trapped, but, you know, check again, just in case. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's trapped, but it definitely does have magic on it. It appears to be just a passive effect, but what it is, you don't know. Because the door is locked, but it's locked from this side.
Can I unlock it?
Yeah, it just unlocks pretty easily.
I'll unlock it and open it.
Okay. So you open it. There's a long corridor that goes there and hooks to the north. Raseus wants to take a look at the big door real quick before you guys go anywhere. So he's got to spend a little time with this one to kind of get a feel for it. He will spellcraft it. Alright, so yeah, the door is magically sealed. It cannot be opened through mundane means. There is a way that it's basically keyed to something, either to some other resonant magic that you need in order to open the door. He's willing to bet that this is where you guys want to be going. Or at the very least, there's something incredibly valuable behind that door, which is why a dragon would set up right in front of it. The dragon was probably hoping to eventually figure out what the door was all about, you know?
Well, I'm hoping we do too. We'll find the key, come back.
All right. Where do you want to go now?
This side room.
Oh. Let's take a look at my little thing here real quick. So, before you go any further, Raseus is like, hold up, mate. I think I figured out what this door is for.
Okay.
So he points, and on this side of the door you can see a glyph on it, but it's a glyph that basically wards the door and the room it's attached to against incorporeal creatures.
Ah. Okay, I'm going to change my stances real quick.
Yeah.
Where is it? Magic. To my spirit sensing stance.
Yeah. Excuse me.
On the stance, the initiator gains the scent special ability, and he may detect creatures on the ethereal plane that are near the material plane within 30 feet of his position.
Okay.
So I can smell ghosts.
Any sensitive ghost nose?
I have a sensitive ghost nose.
Alright, so he hands you and Fury each the oils. It says if there's something incorporeal around, you guys are definitely going to want to have that.
Okay.
And he'll have to rely on magic for his own purposes. Fury, is there anything you want to be doing to be ready for like change stances or anything like that?
No.
Okay. bring in something up here because this one, and what was the other one? This one, I think, were the ones that he uses. Yeah. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, you guys proceed. I gotta move the thing here. So this room, let me just double check it. Alright, this room has in the corner, it had, or not in the, well, yeah, it's in one of the corners here, on the top left corner. There is a fountain of water that appears to be running, like it's still going. The water looks to be clean. I mean, it's been sitting here for a while, but because it's constantly moving, it looks like the water is fed down from somewhere above, and then pools in a basin, and then drains out of the basin into somewhere else. Sorry. Just and then here. There was a door here, but it's an unlocked door. Assume that pretty much most of these hallways and rooms have doors attached to them, in case I don't actually ever draw one. Yep. So this room right here, yeah, appears to have water, and it looks like it's a space where the dragon might have been going back to, specifically for itself. You know, keep itself hydrated and whatnot.
Hydration is important.
Yep, it's very important. Super important.
Does that water have electrolytes?
Yeah, dude, it's got electrolytes. It's what dragons crave. So let's see. I'm just double checking things here. Oh, I don't need this. I don't need the dragon thing anymore. He's... okay. So, on the other side of this door here, you do detect some spiritual activity.
I smell some ghosts.
Yeah, but it's not... like, your thing is normally, like, you detect spirits, specifically. Like, actual spirit activity. And ghosts are a little different than spirits, but they do still sort of ping your radar. You know what I mean? So a lot of your stuff with like spirit damage and things like that, it still affects ghosts even. But like if you were to do like the other Vishanti pacts and stuff like that, there's a lot of that stuff that wouldn't affect ghosts because they're still considered a separate thing. But your spirit sense and the thing that you have that does spirit damage does affect incorporeal undead. And now, whether or not they're ghosts, you don't know. You just know that they're something incorporeal floating around, and you know it's undead.
So I know that there's something strange in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Something strange in the neighborhood.
Well, I'm gonna go bust it.
Okay. Alright, so...
How long does this oil last?
Oh, let me take a look here real quick. I look up the spell here real quick. It is about 2 minutes is the time that Briseis gave you. It'll give you 2 minutes of magic weapon.
Okay. I'm gonna check the door for traps.
Okay.
Austin makes me feel good.
Yeah, this door is definitely trapped as well.
Well, I can't disable traps.
And Briseis evidently can't either, so it's going to be down to Fury. Okay, let's take a look at the DC here. Okay, so this one is actually pretty easy to detect. So on the other side of the door, you actually can detect the way the door is slightly elevated, so it doesn't interfere with this particular kind of trap. It's also made in a specific way that it can't be used to get around the trap. So specifically, there is a spike pit on the other side of this door, like a concealed spike pit. And if you step through the door and you fall into the pit and you try and grab onto the door to keep yourself from falling into this pit, the door is specifically designed to break away and fall on top of you.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's clever. Well, if it's not the door itself that's trapped, we can open the door. And how big is the pit?
The pit is only, like, it covers... Let me draw a separate thing here for you. I'll do the little... It is...
I don't think I can jump that.
You don't think you can jump it?
It's 10 feet. It's 10 feet.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Let me see rules for jumping. I think it's acrobatics, right?
Yeah. And you also do know that whatever is pinging your senses in that room. But you can't, see them yet because you haven't, like... Now, if you open the door, you'll be able to see them and they'll be able to see you, so...
Oh, it's only a DC 10. Long jump is only a DC 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might be able to do it. Okay, I'll open the door.
Okay. So you open up the door, and let me just drop the tokens in here real quick. I need to get the specific... Okay. So...
I will use the oil, then open up the door.
Fury, are you going to use the oil as well?
Sure.
All right.
Ooh, what are these?
Do you want to... You can do knowledge religion or knowledge dungeoneering.
Nope, I know nothing.
You know nothing. You are Jon Snow.
Yep.
Alright, let me take a look to see if your boy... I mean, he can only tell you they're incorporeal undead, but you know that you already knew that. So,
Yep.
yeah, he doesn't really have much else he can add with that quick kind of like glance at things. So that being said, you open the door, they see you, you see them. We're gonna go right into initiative. Their initiative is plus this. Man, my thing's starting to really slow down. Okay, so they're on 14. Prosecutor Fury is on a 16. And then Andre is on a 20. We'll leave his alone. So, Rseus. Oof. And then we'll go ahead and set this. Andre, looks like you're up. You're first one up.
Okay. Swift action. I will claim that one and that one. Move action. I will run and jump.
Okay.
Let's see how well this works out for me.
Yeah, you good. You clear that pretty easily.
Then I will attack this one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
Pretty sure I miss. Even without the mischance.
Hold on. Double checking the incorporeal thing too. So, you take half damage. Alright, so they don't do mischance on incorporeal things in Pathfinder.
Really?
Not for magic weapons. They just take half damage.
Okay.
Yeah. Which I feel like that's a lot more efficient. So you... Oh, yeah, you only rolled an 11, so that's definitely... He kind of floats up out of the way, keeps away from your weapon. Fury, you gonna go for a running jump over the pit?
Yeah, sure.
Alright. So give me a acrobatics check. Oh yeah, that you easily clear that.
Okay.
Oh, we want to put you right there in the pit.
Yeah.
Alright, so you have a swift action and a standard action left.
Just use unyielding and that's it.
Alright. Do you want to... What's that smell? Weird. Do you want to ready your standard for if something rolls up on you?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. Something smells a little weird here. Hope that's not serious. Alright, so first one is going to attack Andre. So let's see what he's got here. He's got... Ooh. He's got +4, and it's a touch. Oh, that's not going to hit you.
Nope.
Alright, so Fury, you can actually, because this one's within your range, you can have your attack trigger on this one, or you can wait if you want.
Just attack it.
Yeah, it technically meets the requirements. So, alright. Oh yeah, you definitely hit him.
Okay.
So deal the 5, so that's... We want that back. So that is... Alright, now he's going to also try and hit Andre. Does that hit your AC?
Yes, but I'm going to try to deflect it.
Okay.
That deflects it.
Oh, yeah. So it seems completely taken off guard by the fact that you, like, it reaches out to touch you with this kind of, like, spectral, mangled claw of a hand, and then you just deflect it to the side with your weapon, and it doesn't seem to have expected that at all. This one's also going to try to attack Andre. Make a sense motive, Andre. All right. Yeah, you can tell that they definitely have got a hard-on specifically for you. Like, specifically. And you can do an intelligence check to figure out why.
Nope. I know nothing.
You don't really know. You're kind of occupied right now. You don't really know why it is they've suddenly got it in for you, but they seem to. Alright, so Raseus is going to go. Let's take a look at his acrobatics and see if it's something that he wants to attempt. No, probably not. So he is going to go over here. Stand in the doorway, basically. And he is going to... he moves. I think he's going to assume a stance. Let's see what this says specifically. Okay. doesn't have much that he's going to be able to do. Eight initiator rolls. Solar. Wish I had a thing that said, oh, you know what? It's probably on his sheet in the notes. That's probably where I put it. Yep, that's where I put it. Alright, so he's going to use the Phantom Sun stance. And I think he's going to go with the Solar Flare. So Fire Maker Okay, yep. Alright, so he uses his shotgun here, and he's going to take a shot at these guys using the Solar Flare. His little holy shotgun maneuver that he's got. Let's see, does he hit? I don't know. I don't think that's going to hit. Is that? No, he does not hit. That was a terrible attack. Your attack is bad and you should feel bad. Andre, you're up now.
Okay. Beginning of my turn, they take 3 damage.
Okay.
I'm going to use my swift action.
Now, because they don't have blood, you're actually kind of like sponging
Spiritual energy.
like ectoplasm.
And it tastes weird.
Yeah, it's not great.
I'm going to use my swift action to do Focus Spirit, which my attacks for the remainder of the turn do additional 2d6 spirit damage.
Okay.
Then on this one right here, I'm going to do Rising Zenith. Swiftly become one of my favorite abilities.
Alright, let's see if you hit. Where is he? Yeah, you hit him.
Excellent. So it does double this, but then it's halved. So I do normal damage,
yeah,
22.
Just keep it. So that's this guy right here. The bottom one?
Yeah, but the spirit, which I don't think, yes.
The spirit damage is not mitigated at
My
all.
spirit damage, which I don't think will be halved. Instead. So roll. 10, and that's doubled to 20. Because of the Rising Zenith. You know what? I liked it so much, let's do it again.
The maneuver's so nice, you used it twice. That hits, yep.
And then the exact same thing. And that's double 16.
So in 2 swift strokes, you discorporate both of the incorporeal undead. You now realize that the reason they focused you is because they sensed that you were a Vishanti and that you can do shit like this.
Okay.
Yep. Fury, you're up.
Just attacking.
Alright. Are you gonna goose the damage at all with the key? So this attack seems to falls short. He kind of weaves out of the way and continues to float around. Do you want to do anything for your swift and move actions?
No, I'll just stay still.
Alright. So, he's going to attack now, and he's going to really go in on Andre if he possibly can. No. Alright, he's going to float away. You guys both get attacks of opportunity. Alright, so Fury's hits. Andre? Attack of opportunity. Oh, I think we lost him. I didn't realize that his video froze. I thought he was just chilling. I thought he was just vibing. Are you back? Stiv? I think we lost him. I think he's dead, Jim. We'll give him a couple minutes. He keeps giving noises like he's talking, but... Stiv? Stiv, can you hear us? Okay. Alright, so that's, I mean, going to be a hit. So it sent his roll through and then Discord dropped him. So I got I got your damage in there. His damage will be... Oh, I think he's loading back in now.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. What happened?
I guess I just DC'd.
Huh.
My internet sucks sometimes.
Yeah. It happens. Alright. You do hit with that attack of opportunity, though. The roll did eventually go through. So it's just a standard...
Okay. Then it also does that as spirit damage.
Okay. So... And... Alright, so he's here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 25, 30, 35. Alright, he passes through the door and continues on to wherever. Do you guys want to chase?
Yes, I do.
Alright, so Briseis is going to try to find a way over the thing. He basically pulls the door off and uses it to kind of bridge the corner of the thing here. So that's his standard and his move. Andre, so for your action, you start here. So go ahead and do your thing.
5, 10, 15, 20. Can I open the door? I'll open the door.
You gonna open the door?
Yep.
Alright, so you open the door and a trap goes off. Let's see if it can hit you. Does that hit you?
It does.
Oh. Ouchies.
Exactly.
Alright, so this is...
This is an attack on me. Could I deflect it?
It's a ranged attack. Can you deflect ranged attacks?
Let me read deflect. It's... Whether it's from a mundane source, spell-like ability... Heals turn. You're the one who wrote it, Dan, and it does not say
Oh.
either way.
I did write it, didn't I?
Yeah. Although it does say I can use it against spells, and the only mitigating factor is it cannot be used against area of effect sources.
Okay, then I'll say yes.
Then I will attempt to deflect it.
Alright.
No, I do not deflect it.
Okay.
That was almost an 18.
18. Alright, you take 7 damage and make a fort save.
No. There's you, and then the fort save. Nope.
Ouch. So you take 1 strength drain.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, 1 strength drain. That's what you take. So, do you have any movement left?
Yes, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to instead use an ability. One that teleports me. There's impacts.
Okay.
I miss.
You miss, yeah.
Swift action, I'm going to mark it. Okay, it's my turn.
Alright, Fury, you're up.
Just move.
Alright, so you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah. Are you going to move just the 30?
Yeah.
Anything else you want to do?
No.
Alright. Alright, so he's going to use a full round withdraw.
I'm going to get an attack. I'm going to use attack of opportunity.
Full round withdraw doesn't provoke him.
It is when it's marked. They're claimed by me.
Oh, ho, 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 look at you. Sorry. I marked the wrong thing here.
I'm rolling like garbage.
Yeah, that is actually a hit, though.
So I do 4.
Okay. Come on. Alright, so he traveled down this hallway and through there's a door at the end of the hallway there. So Briseis. It's a double move down to there. Alright. So that's Andre. You up.
It takes 4 damage.
Okay.
I'll move there and open the door.
Okay.
And then... it's gotta be hurting pretty bad. Yeah, I'll risk it. I'll do 5 damage to it and heal back a D6.
What do we do? Oh. Jeez. Sorry, the camera thing is jumping all over the place right now. Alright, so you did 5 damage?
Yep.
Alright. Is that your turn?
That's it.
Alright, Fury.
I'm just not gonna do anything.
Just gonna hang out?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, so Briseis asks you what the plan is. Do we chase or not?
Do I smell any more spirits up ahead?
No, not at the moment.
Not within my 30 feet.
No.
I say we chase a little bit. I don't smell any danger. I don't sense any danger ahead, but if that changes, we'll stop.
Okay. Alright, so he's going to drop his initiative to let you let you move ahead of him.
Okay.
Because he's he's ranged, he's got to cover you, so.
Yeah.
Alright. So go ahead. Because he doesn't have to drop his initiative, he just had to wait.
10, 25, 30.
Alright, so once you get here, I need you to make a reflex save as you step on a plate, and the door back here slams shut. So this room,
yeah.
this corridor here is all filled with like these cobwebs. So you're charging through cobwebs, and you don't notice the touch plate there.
Only 13. How fucked am I?
I mean, relatively.
Oh,
That entire corridor explodes into flame. And the cobwebs inside cause the flames to persist into the next round. Because everything in there is just burning now. So you're caught in a narrow corridor inferno. Do you let anybody know?
I'm probably screaming.
Okay. So after the door slams shut, Briseis did specifically set his initiative to go after yours. So, That was your move, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I need to... Okay, at the beginning of my round, it took another 4 damage, D4 damage. Another 4. Then it's going to take another 5, so I can heal back a D6 and try to make it through the next round, which I won't. That crappy D6 roll.
All right, so So Briseis is going to try and blast the door. He's going to use one of his things on it. Just let's hope he doesn't miss. It would really suck if he had like a misfire or something like that. Come on. Open. There we go. So he's going to... Alright, and then he adds 2 to that. Manages to damage the lock enough that he can kick the door open.
And fire!
Alright. So, as soon as the door opens, all of the fire seems to shift and move in his direction.
Backblast.
Yeah. Alright, so he takes 12. But as soon as the fire shifts and moves in that direction, it goes out. Alright. So that was your turn and then his immediate turn. Fury, do you have anything that you want to do, or are you just kind of waiting?
No, I'm waiting.
Okay. Alright, so Briseis, his turn is actually supposed to be directly after yours, so so he's not. Let me fix that initiative there. Andre, you're up.
I'll move a little bit closer to this door. And can I sense anything?
No.
Took another 2.
What's the range on that thing?
It's a very good question. Oh, it doesn't have a range. It lasts... Let's see. Equal to, lasts a number of rounds equal to half my class level plus my initiation modifier.
So how many total rounds is that?
That is 6.
Okay. So
It's been 3 since I claimed it.
Yeah.
and I automatically know the position of the creature I've claimed.
All right, he is somewhere. He's considerably far away from you now, and he appears to have gone down somehow.
Like down a level, like below me somewhere.
Yeah.
Far away. Okay. Then I'm gonna go back.
Roll a d. Or actually, roll 2. It was 3 rounds to roll 3d4 for me. Because there's 3 more rounds on it before it. All right, you feel the mark do the rest of its job.
So I feel it die?
Yeah, you feel it discorporate.
Okay. Look, I'm singed, I'm poisoned. I'm not having a good time with this.
Pretty sure I know why Jordan just hung out. Cause he's been you remember in the game with Zemfir and Sven when he had a similar instance where he got kited away from the group
and ran into a bunch of traps.
And ran into a bunch of shit. So
it hurt.
Yeah. That hallway is a 2-part trap. Neither one of the doors individually are trapped per se, but the touch plate in the middle causes them both to shut if they're open, and then that's when the trap goes off. So yeah, much easier to open from the outside though than they are from the inside. So yeah, you do technically defeat the shadows.
We win.
Technically.
Hey, better to win by technically than lose. Better to win on a technicality than lose.
Yeah. All right, the XP for that, for the shadows, is 1,200. Oh, and I gotta do the traps, because you keep triggering traps. So, it was the poison arrow.
The pit.
Yeah. The pit.
And then the fire thing.
Yeah. So that's another 2,400 for each of you. Yeah, you guys gonna do some chilling.
Unless he wants to use some charges to heal us.
He's only got 3 more charges. But also you guys are kind of sitting on a level up now, so.
True.
So we're actually about 15 minutes out from the normal time. How do you guys feeling right now?
Tired.
Yeah, you sound pretty
Yeah,
tired.
this might be a good place to call it.
And then we can do the level up?
Yep.
Alright. You good with that, Hordon?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll do that, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do for making up the other time. Anyone who is in the stream, I do appreciate you guys stopping in and hanging out. I don't know how many people we have, because again, my thing is not showing the proper amount of streamers. I had someone who was actually talking in the stream, who I, responded to, who never showed up as being in the stream. So I don't know what the deal is with that. So at any rate, Thank you to anyone who is actually here, and we will see you again next week.